Hello and welcome to TW White & Sons Mazda. Thanks for taking the time to watch our video. What we've got to show you today is a very special car indeed. This is Mazda's first attempt at an all-electric vehicle. So this is our 2021 on a 71 plate Mazda MX-30. So as I mentioned, first all-electric car Mazda's produced. Very excited to be able to offer these cars for sale. They're available to order new, but this particular one is our current demonstrator vehicle. Finished in machine grey and is a GT Sport Tech specification, so the sort of range topping, highest specification MX-30 you can buy. Apologies there's so much glare from the sun. We were actually blessed with a bit of decent weather in October for once. This car was actually optioned with the dark interior as well. We have two options for the interior. You can have it in a very light grey, or you can have a dark grey with the sort of dark brown accents, which is what this car's got, which I'll come on to show you momentarily. But very striking looking car, it's sort of, you can almost tell it's an electric vehicle just from looking at the face of it. The fact the grille is so much smaller. Mazda have a bit of a signature front grille that you'll see on all their cars. Not with this car. They've just made it a little bit smaller, and I think that has been done intentionally to give it the look of an all-electric car. We've got a couple of things that we want to show you that are very unique to this car, and we'll start with the door entry points in a moment, but I will show you the boot. So it's a sort of small SUV size vehicle, but you do get a decent sized boot. All of the MX-30s come with all the electric charging cables you could need. There's one for you to be able to even plug it into a 3-pin plug if you want to, and it comes with a charger that you can take with you, and this little bag, it's eSky Active X branded, and for you to be able to hold your charging cables. Nice little touches like that. It's a well thought out car, but good sized boot. Come on to the doors. Now, unique feature of this car, you could argue it looks like a 3-door vehicle, but naturally, as you can see from the body lines here, it's not. If you open the front door here, you've got a little handle just on the inside of the car here. Pull that towards yourself, and a suicide style door for your rear entry. So really quirky, really well thought out car. There is a couple of bits on this actually which I will show you. And if you're concerned about passengers gaining access to the car, on the back here they can actually control the front driver's seat. So if they want to move it forward, they can press that, and you can see the car's just moving forward because it's an electric adjust seat. So yeah, very well thought out. Lovely finish on the interior, that sort of very dark grey, with the dark brown leather as well. Looks very smart and very premium. Being a GT Sport Tech, you do have Bose Stereo in this car. Mazda have a fantastic relationship with Bose. They've been supplying stereos on their cars for years, you know, as long as I can really remember, but a fantastic stereo in this particular vehicle. Mentioned electric adjust seats. That includes lumbar adjustment, height, and everything that you would expect. There's also a memory function, so as you'll notice up here, the switches for memory saving positions on the seats. So if you've got more than one person driving it, you can avoid any arguments by these buttons here. I'll take you in and show you a few other bits of the specification. I'm just going to put my seat back a little bit. I've moved it a bit too far forward. So if I shut the door, slightly different to any other video we would normally do. At this point I'd normally turn the car on and you'd hear the engine fire up. Naturally, with an all-electric car that's not the case. You just put your foot down on the brake, tap this button once. Very smart digital display comes up there. She saw a picture of the car sort of spinning there like it was on a turntable, and you're sort of live to the minute power and charge, your actual level of charge. So conventional fuel gauge, which I really like actually, but it just tells you your battery percentage, and then the temperature of the battery is just over there as well. But once you hear that noise, that's it, the car is on. You'll notice here as well, there's in amongst this dark brown leather, there's actually like a very dark cork finish here. Your cup holders are underneath these. This cork is actually a nod to the fact that Mazda started as a cork manufacturer many years ago. So very nice little touch that. I thought it looks very smart. Gear lever here, it's a very, I don't know if you'd use the word ergonomic or whatever the term is, but really nice sort of fitting gear lever. It's a lot wider than a conventional gear lever, and much like an automatic car, you just put it into drive, reverse, neutral, and across for park. It's that simple. If you do put it into reverse, you'll note here you get 360-degree view camera. This is very, very good if you are parking between white lines, as I've done here. You can just make out if you're straight and in the space and sort of equidistant each side. It's a really, really nice feature, that, and you've got a very, very good high quality image of a rear camera there as well. If I put it back into park, that will come off. While we're here, actually, if I do go back into reverse, you'll notice that just over here on the side mirror, the moment I go for reverse, the mirror actually auto drops, and that'll drop to the side that you've got the electronic mirror adjust on. That's a really, really nice feature. This multimedia system, go through very quickly what this offers. So has DAB digital radio, you have hands-free telephone, Bluetooth audio streaming, it's fully integrated navigation. This actually does Apple CarPlay and Android Auto as well. Don't know if you've used that before, but it's a very, very good feature. If you're plugged in via a USB connector, you can use Apple CarPlay and Android Auto through this system. That allows you to use certain apps from your smartphone through this display without having to pick up your phone. Things like Waze, WhatsApp, Spotify, Amazon Music, a whole host of apps. It's a really, really good feature. In the settings amongst here, you'll notice you do actually have settings for a head-up display as well. Don't know if you're going to be able to see this very well, but just projected there onto the screen, currently looking like it's in the middle of that hedgerow, is a 0 miles per hour and a 30-mile-an-hour speed sign as well. This is projected onto the screen from this little box you see below there, and is visible all the time. As long as you've got your seating position correct, you can adjust this, and you're able to see your speed information, your satellite navigation information, all projected onto the windscreen. Just means you can keep your eyes a little bit higher up and on the road, and yeah, once you've had it once, it is a very, very good feature. Back to the multimedia system, there's a few settings in here you can tweak and change, but all on a factory default. As I say, the car is currently registered to us for demonstration purposes, although it has only done 30 miles as I'm doing this recording. You've got a climate control air conditioning system down here. Again, being a GT Sport Tech, you've got everything you could want, including heated steering wheel. So it's all on a single touch. It's all on this very, very smart touchscreen panel. The sun glare is probably not helping me there, so you're not going to be able to see it very well. But your climate control is on there, your fan speed is on here, and it'll show you your fan speed up there, and then your temperature this side as well. So it's on high at the moment. I want to turn that down. So yeah, very easy to use, very cool feature. You may notice from the display, it's on around 90% battery at the moment. That's suggesting you're going to do about 105 miles. You can do anything from 120 to 140 miles on this car, dependent on how you drive it. You'll also notice the mileage just went up there when you turn the fans and the air conditioning off, particularly if you're stationary. They put a little bit of strain on the battery. What I'll do is just turn it off. Do you have keyless entry on this car as well? So to shut the door, notice there's a little section here, and all you have to do is touch that bit of the door and you'll notice mirrors fold in and car locks. That is pretty much everything I've got to show you on the car. There's an awful lot more. Happily arrange a test drive for you. Please do give us a call. We'll do our very best to help you. And if there is anything you'd like to know, just give one of us a call. We hope to hear from you soon. Cheers then. Bye.